everybody. This is Meg Grosso with the Meg Grosso Group of Berkshire Hathaway. Today I am with Jonathan Stroud of Cinch Home Warranty, formerly HMS Home Warranty, and we are going to talk about what is a home warranty, why is a home warranty a good thing, and what kinds of things does it cover. So Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us here today. So tell me a
Yes.
little bit about yourself. You've been with the company, what, you said 7.5 years, but you've been in the business for 10?
Yes. Thank you, Megan. Thank you for having me. Yes, I've been in the home warranty space a little bit over 10 years now with Cinch Home Services, formerly HMS, a little bit over 7 years. And basically just kind of, navigating and helping the agents out on the values of a home warranty and how it can help with, the selling of a home and also help with buyers when they move into a house and kind of ease the burden of out-of-pocket costs. So that's kind of been my mission here.
Good, wonderful. Now, is a home warranty something that is only for agents to use with their sellers and buyers?
No, that's a great question. That's one of the question that always kind of gets brought up. Do I need to be in a real estate transaction in order to get a home warranty? And the answer is no. Anybody can get a home warranty, whether you're in a real estate transaction or not. We do our pricing and coverage is the same. The really only difference is if you're not in a real estate transaction, there's a 30-day wait before the coverage starts. And then it'll start from that time period and continue for 1 year. And you can still renew it year after year. If you're in a real estate transaction, the coverage will start from the closing date that you settle on the home, and then you'll be covered from that point and you can renew year after year.
Wonderful. Now, when a seller picks up, I know a lot of times I'll talk to my sellers about adding this onto their coverage. Does it cover for the seller from the time we go, from the time we list it to the time we settle, or how does that work?
Yeah, so basically, if for your listings out there, what I encourage is that as soon as you have a property that and you've spoken to the seller about maybe adding the home warranty on, I would include it that day or try to get it on as early as possible. The advantage there is you don't have to pay for the home warranty until the property actually settles. You have a longer time period that the warranty clock starts. So that way, if there are some issues, they can't say, hey, listen, this is a pre-existing problem. And you can also leverage it with your home inspection. So, when you have a warranty on early in the process, and then when it's time to get a home inspection, if there's some issues that pop up that could be covered under a home warranty, you can call those in versus kind of going back and forth and trying to negotiate that in credit.
Now, you brought up a good point. How does a home warranty work? Do you use any contractor, repair person, or?
Yeah, so basically we have a network of contractors that we do work with, depending on the trade, whether it be an appliance, HVAC, plumbing, or electrical. So how it works is that once there's an issue, the homeowner would contact our claims office, which is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and then we would put them in contact with one of our contractors, and then they would schedule an appointment and basically take it from there as far as if it needs to be repaired. If it's unrepairable, they'll call for replacement, and then we'll take the steps of giving the homeowner some replacement options. But we always tell the agents and homeowners, I give them basically like a 48-hour window from the time they place a claim. If they can't get somebody out there, then we can kind of take steps of them using either their own contractor, or that's kind of where I step in. You can get it escalated.
So what does a home warranty cover exactly?
So yeah, the basic coverage for us will include the for the buyers, it includes the HVAC, the hot water heater, plumbing, electrical issues, and the appliances are also included. So your washer, dryer, refrigerator, microwave, oven, dishwasher, garbage disposal. For the sellers, it includes all that everything I just mentioned, but the HVAC is optional for your listing. So if you do want to include that, it's a $50 add-on. To include the HVAC. Again, no money is due until the property actually settles, but it does entail all those components there, which is a good thing, because some warranty companies, they'll kind of like say, listen, we'll only cover your HVAC and hot water heater, and the appliances are additional. But we include everything in our base plan.
Okay. Now, you just mentioned that, and you great segue there. The base plan. Now, what other add-ons? Like some people, they've got septic systems, or they've got swimming pools or hot tubs. Does the home warranty cover any of that stuff?
Yeah. So we do have some add-ons for buyers. So basically, once you can add on anything to the warranty within 30 days of your settlement date. So let's say that seller's like, listen, I'm only going to give you $500 for this home warranty, and the buyer wants an add-on, whether it be septic, or swimming pool or premier upgrade. They can do those add-ons, within those 30 days. So we some of the add-ons include septic coverage, outside water, sewer, or gas line, swimming pool, hot tub if it comes with a swimming pool. And then also we have what's called a premier upgrade package for $99, which I always encourage because it basically kind of enhances the coverage. It provides additional money for anything that's non-covered or out of pocket. Some of those hidden costs that sometimes buyers or homeowners are not aware of. That upgrade will give you basically $1,000 toward anything that's not covered under the warranty.
Oh, wow, that's great. And does it include replacement? Say the hot water heater dies
Mhm.
60 days into home ownership, and because that always happens.
It's usually like 5 days in.
Exactly, exactly. So,
Murphy's Law.
so it dies. The repair guy comes out. They call in. They get the repair guy in, and the guy goes, "Yeah, no, this thing is shot. Will
Right.
it cover replacing that, or how does that work?"
Yes. So basically, we do cover repair or replacement. The great thing about Cinch is that we don't have a price cap. Some warranty companies, what they'll do is they'll limit you to a dollar amount that they'll pay out for replacement. For instance, HVAC. Some warranty companies will say, "Listen, we're only going to give you 1,500 if we need to replace your AC." Now, I'm sure you know that $1,500 does not do much if you need a
Not
new
going to
air
go very
conditioner.
far.
Not really going to go very far. So we don't have a cap in place, which really kind of sets us apart from that perspective. But kind of getting back to your example of the hot water heater. So yes, if a hot water heater is leaking, most times it needs to be replaced. What we'll do in that instance is we'll say, here, this is the model you have. You have a 40-gallon water heater. This is what we spec'd out, and we can send our contractor out to replace it. Or we can give you an option of a claims credit, and the claims credit is basically based on the amount that would pay to replace that hot water heater at wholesale value. So the homeowner either has the option of the contractor doing the work for the water heater that we spec, or they can take the cash out if they wanted to get the work done on their own. So that's always an option when it comes to replacement for a hot water heater, for any really replacement.
That's wonderful. And I know people always say, well, what's it going to cost me? Because there's always a cost layout for the buyer when they make the repair call. So,
Yeah, so we do have our service call fee or deductible, whatever you want to call it. It could be $100, or it could be $200. We have that option for the two plans. Of course, the $100 option is going to be that comes to either 549 or 519, depending on if it's a single family or townhome. The $200 option is a little bit lesser, so it's going to be either 449 or 419, depending on which deductible option they go with. But that would be is what's paid to the contractor to basically diagnose and determine what the failure is and what needs to take place.
okay. And you just touched on a really good thought. What if I have a buyer that's buying this as a rental property? Can they
Mhm.
get the home warranty as well?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. So anybody, if they have rental properties out there, and that way you kind of take yourself out of the equation from the headaches of the tenants kind of making phone calls and saying, "Listen, the water heater or the dishwasher's busted. I need you to come in here and fix it." So instead of taking the stress out of trying to figure that issue out, you can have a home warranty on those rental properties, and they can just call the warranty if there's an issue going on or something's is broken in the house.
That's wonderful. That's a great extra feature as a homeowner or a landlord or a tenant or anything like that.
Absolutely.
Um, Now, when it's just a regular homeowner, I've lived in my home for 7 years and I really want to get a home warranty. Is it the same exact coverage as what it would be if
It
I
is.
was buying my home right now?
It is. It is. It's the same coverage, same price. It's just that 30-day window mark
Okay.
is what they would have to basically incur, before the coverage would start. So Existing homeowners, like if anybody, during this whole COVID situation, I mean, I think I run my dishwasher twice a day. I'm going in and out of the fridge even after I eat. The oven's running 24 hours a day. So these appliances, I'm sure, have been running overtime, especially if you have kids too, have been running overtime. So, lifespan is probably going to be cut in half during this COVID. So,
Right.
any existing homeowners out there who are considering a home warranty, we can definitely get that in place. Like I said, it'd just be a 30-day wait, and then the coverage would start.
Okay, perfect. And then it goes for 1 year. It's not 30 days and then you only get the coverage for 11 months.
No. Yeah, always 1 year from the time that the plan starts, and then you do have the option, if you like to renew it, you can renew it year after year. If you're a buyer who's in a real estate transaction, you can actually do multiple years up front, which would kind of save money, because the first year is always going to be a little bit less than what a renewal price would be, just
Okay.
because of if there could be some claims. Renewal pricing is always going to be a little bit higher than the first year. But
Okay.
you can avoid that if you have the ability. If you wanted to pay for multiple years up front, you can do that and avoid any type of renewal increase.
Oh, good to know. And does this help with homeowners insurance at all, having a home warranty? Do you know?
No, so that's a great question, and I get that a lot. So we basically kind of fill in the gap. So I actually had an agent call me last night because she had an emergency. Her hot water heater had burst. It was flooding her new finished basement, and she was calling me because I guess she was having some trouble trying to get a contractor out there in that instance. And I told her, listen, your basement's flooding. This is an emergency. Listen, if you can get a plumber out there tonight, go ahead and do that, and just send me an invoice, and I'll see about getting you reimbursed for any repairs on the water heater. But then she had questions on collateral damage to the floors and everything. And I said, listen, that's your homeowner's insurance. You want to call them if there's anything that's damaging to your property or structurally that's unsound. The warranty is going to take care of basically the water heater and getting that remedied. But anything that was caused by the water heater, that's where you want to get your homeowner's insurance involved. So we do kind of work hand in hand. We kind of fill in the gaps. Like some folks will call their homeowner's insurance and say, listen, my AC's busted. And they're like, that's not us. You call your home warranty. So
Right.
that's kind of how that works.
Right. I know we had a water leak here in our house a couple years ago. And the interesting thing was when we filed the insurance claim, they said we don't repair what caused the problem, but we repair the damage that happened at the back end of it. So
Right.
had I had my home warranty still, I would have been able to get
It always happens that way, right? It's like the day it expires, now the washing machine wants to go kaput, So
Yep.
it's like
I had that happen with my furnace as well. The year after I canceled my home warranty, my furnace went, and I went, I should have kept it. So I've learned my lesson. But
right.
well, I think, do you have anything else to add about home warranties? The good, the bad, the indifferent?
Well, I'll just say this. I mean, it's always there. I think sometimes there could be a misnomer or staying with home warranties of like, well, they don't cover anything. Well, I'll say this, that it's there to kind of provide that value, for that peace of mind for buyers. There's a lot of first-time home buyers out there, not really, they're really kind of stretched in, especially in these times. You got folks that have been out of work and now they're coming back into the workforce. So you really don't have that extra money to put forward, out-of-pocket repairs or appliances or anything like that. So I always say that it kind of can help you out when it comes to just kind of alleviating that stress of out-of-pocket money. And then I'm here for you if there's an issue. Folks can always call me as far as if they have a plan through Cinch and they're not getting the satisfaction that they need. So I just will always say I want to make sure it's a valuable resource for the agents, for the homeowners out there, and that you're getting what you paid for, basically. So that's pretty much it. Now, I thank you for having me and allow me to kind of share some tools on the home warranty and just kind of giving out some gems here.
I appreciate it. Thank you for joining me here today for the Minutes at Home with Meg, and I have the information down below here if you need to contact Jonathan or myself in regards to home warranties. Cinch is a great product. We've been using it for years, and I know whenever I list a home, I encourage the sellers to add this right from the get-go because it's been a valuable tool for my sellers, for my buyers. It's been great. So, and Jonathan, you always do a great job for us, and you
Thank
represent
you.
well. So.
Thank you, Megan. I really appreciate that. Absolutely.
Thank you very much today. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments box below. And if you have any other future subjects you'd like to hear about, please also comment below. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us with Minutes at Home with Meg and Berkshire Hathaway. Have a great day. Bye.